Hey, so I just want to make this quick note about something that I'm thinking about right now, and if I don't do it now, I will forget. I'm thinking about comfort zones and how I usually, all this thing like, oh, break out of your comfort zone and blah blah, and I don't want to do that. I like my comfort zone. I like being comfortable. So, oh, the cat is reacting to the watch is giving reflect whatever. Um, okay, I'm distracted as hell. Hold on. So this is not a conversation about comfort zones in terms of, oh, go out there, blah blah blah, in that sense, because I'm not sure how much I subscribe to that notion. But I do want to talk about how the term comfort zone might be a little bit deceiving in terms of, I think lots of my comfort zones are actually quite uncomfortable, and they are just my I know them zones, and in that sense they're comfortable. It's just what I know, and what I've been doing, and you know it's like that's just I know them, and that's why I'm in them. And I think I never connected that with comfort zones because it's not very comfortable. One of those things being how I react to opportunities in my life. I could go into details of like a couple opportunities I'm having right now, and just it's small ones. It's not like new job opportunities or something. It's within the jobs I already have, but still. And I am it's doing presentations and interviews, stuff like that. And the thing is, I am so nervous about it, and I'm so worrying about it, and and of course, because I'm worried so much, I find it hard to work on that, because then you put it off because you're so afraid of that. You know how procrastination usually is not laziness, but actually fear, or nervousness or anxiety about something, or whatever the case may be. But essentially, I kept wondering, like, why would I do this to myself? And I think I'm just used to the feeling, because I've been also thinking about how I keep myself small in many ways. I know that I'm doing that. I've been doing that forever, and that was actually the starting point of this conversation with myself and also with my therapist a couple of weeks back. How I seem to have a certain fear of success, or a certain, I don't know, there's just something that makes me not want to do certain things. I'm not, I mean, I sure as hell don't go out looking for opportunity, but even if it comes to me, while on one hand I am a person to say yes very fast because new things excite me, at the same time they then scare me to hell and back, and I also sometimes tend to then drop out of the thing, or just make it be a very uncomfortable experience for myself. And that is not what I want to do. That does not make sense. It is uncomfortable. Why would I, it's not fun. I want to have more fun, not less in life. Sometimes it's that easy, right? Like it comes down to that. Let's have a nicer life if possible. Like, why not? So in terms of those presentations and whatever, the opportunities I was talking about, I am now fearing them, and I'm like, oh my God, can I do that? Yeah, of course you can do that. I mean, parts of me know that. Parts of me knows that. Parts of me know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm actually questioning whether I can do this thing. First of all, it is not it's not like in terms of, it's not, nothing is really depending on that as much. It's not that deep. So I shouldn't be worried as much in the first place. Then also, yes, I can do that. I do know that. Also, I have been, like, the trust would not have been put in me to be able to present that, in a good way, if I wouldn't be able to do that. By the way, I'm making this all sound much bigger than it really is, but I think it doesn't matter the type of opportunity or whatever, or situation that it is. I just want to talk about the, finally getting to the point, is that I feel like my comfort zone in that regard, or the zone that I know, is anxiety and nervousness and worrying and being like, oh my God, I can't do that. I don't know where that's stemming from. I'm sure lots of it has to do with growing up with ADHD and not knowing it, and in school and later in high school and in university having not only good experiences when it comes to being able to do work, and also RSD, rejection sensitivity dysphoria, which is just a pain in the butt. And but overall, it really doesn't matter where it's coming from. It's here now, and I want to change it. And so I feel like what I'm going to try out this time is, whenever I have this wave of nervousness going through me, that's like, oh my god, this thing is coming, this is happening, I get it right now, and you start sweating, and it's a lot. I actively want to feel against it, and the feeling I want to replace it with is calm and a reminder of my own competence. I mean, more and more I realize that most people feel like, am I really, should I really be here in this position or whatever? Should I really? Lots of people have this. I don't know if it is really imposter syndrome, or if that's taking it too far, but either way, I think lots of people don't, they feel sometimes. Come to the point. It's just like you're not the only one feeling that way, and I'm realizing that more and more. Essentially, I'm in unmystifying certain people in life, and not even like actual people, but positions, professors, bosses, teachers. It's just like those are just people that do things, and they are just at some other point in their life and whatever. So I guess what I'm saying is like, instead of, I guess, waiting for a moment where I'm perfect, which literally will not happen, because that's not what my brain is actually after. My brain seems to be after the feeling that it knows, which is fear, and I'm not enough, and I'm scared, or this is scary, and I might fail. Like even with stuff where I I won't, like I just won't. And if I do like a not as great presentation, it doesn't really matter that much. I have to go feed the cat, but yeah, I guess, hold on. So overall, I guess what I was saying is this feeling that I have whenever an opportunity comes along to be scared and to then put it off, and then hereby by putting it off, I also what's the word? Oh my god, jeopardize. That's not what I mean. But like I have a negative influence of my on my actual success, because of course I start delaying things and then I don't do them, and I have to ask for extension of deadlines, and it's a mess. And I'm currently going through that thing, and it's just because I put it off and because I was afraid and blah blah blah. And I feel like that is also a comfort zone, just because, and it can be that even though it's not comfortable, of course, but it's comfortable in the sense of it, and it feels strange to just believe in myself and be like, yeah, you got that. Like it's gonna be stressful and you're gonna have to put some work in it, but you got it, it's fine. And also, literally nothing is that deep. So that's that. I'm gonna go and feed the cat, and bye.